It's day 19.
Day 19 of WFUCAC. I'm very excited.
It is, wow. I mean, we all love the number 19.
Right, who doesn't?
So many famous things are numbered 19. The 19 dancing bishops of
The legal drinking
Wallonia.
age in 9 of 10 provinces in Canada.
Yeah, legal drinking age. The, I don't know. Lightning McQueen, has he got number 19 on him?
Who gives a shit?
God, I hate Cars. I hate the Cars films.
Yeah, they're horrible, and there's 3 of them.
No, but the universe doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't at all.
It's like they're all cars, and some people are, but also it's kind of fascist. No, you were born a car, so you were a car. You're a plane, so you have to be a plane. You're a forklift truck that seemed to be able to
I
do.
think you are reading way too into
But
this.
also, what was there before the cars? Were they, like, did all the humans build them and then die?
Oh, see, that'd be
Or
fascinating.
did they evolve from dinosaur cars?
No, I like the first one.
But then it also doesn't make any sense because, like,
I did like Cars is one of
la-
my least favorite Pixar movies, but like I think it became this bizarre success. They made so much money that on a corporate level, like, we have to make more sequels now. We have no choice, and they're just like, how do we keep pumping out this shit? And well, we'll figure it out.
but even okay,
Cars with faces, who would have thought? Like,
I love Pixar, but I cannot help if the universe doesn't make sense. It all falls apart for me. So even the landscape, you go to the desert in Cars, and there are mountain ranges shaped like Cadillacs. But there are no mountains shaped like humans in the UK. In the world,
right.
even in the UK. And then on top of that, Toy Story. I love Toy Story.
Love Toy Story.
Even I love Toy Story 4. I thought it was great. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's not as good as the others."
It was pretty good.
It was very nice. And my kids love Forky. He's clearly a lovable character.
Right.
Spork.
Yeah.
And but the problem is, remember the first Toy Story?
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear didn't know he was a toy. Thought he was an actual space ranger.
Right.
Still froze like a toy whenever a human entered.
Yeah. No, that's
Didn't attack them.
Yeah, that is weird. I know. I agree with that. That's been a loophole since the original Toy Story.
Universe fell apart for me at that moment. I was like, why isn't this tiny plastic man attacking those horrible giants? And
Well, that's been day 19 of WFUCAC. Thanks, everyone, for listening. See you tomorrow.
This is my critique of the Pixar. I do love Pixar films. I loved Onward. Onward was a very...
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a really good film.
I'm going to watch it
Very, very sad.
Oh, don't tell me that.
But amazing.
Don't.
No, but sad, but sad in a good way.
Like
very,
Pixar sad. Pixar sad. Okay,
very
yeah.
emotional.
I know Pixar sad.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you can learn more about Pixar films by Googling Reese Hates Cars. Little legal update for you.
Yes, please.
So,
What's our new lawyer's name?
well, did you know what? Apparently...
Guinevere was her name?
No, our new lawyer is called Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani.
Apparently, he used to be the mayor of New York.
I heard something about that.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact he seems to be melting slowly, and
I mean, that's why it's come so cheap.
that's why he's so cheap. I think he's struggling for work, and soon he'll just be a human puddle. But
But
he
before
will
that, he's going to
He's going to
fight
represent
for
us.
us
Yeah.
to get our name WFUCAC to become legally ours.
He said a lot of things. I don't know if they made sense, but I just wanted to leave, so I said okay.
Right. I mean, that's how most transactions with lawyers happen these days.
It's usually how things work. I'm too polite to argue or challenge them, so I just go okay, and then back out slowly.
How did your night of standing on the sidewalk or pavement go last night with you and your family?
Well, I live out in the forest, so there's just dirt.
Right.
So
you just had to stand out in a dirt,
Yeah.
like a walkway all night long?
Like side in, I think they call it.
Right.
Side in.
Get attacked by animals at all?
There's a lot of dogs mess.
Right. Sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
So we're like what, 7-8 minutes in, and we've talked about Pixar, we've talked about our litigation, and we've talked about the standing on the sidewalk. We haven't even gotten to open the door yet. This is great. We thought, when we first started the WFUCAC tradition, these were going to be like 2 to 3 minute episodes.
But then we started to indulge ourselves and realized how much we like the sound of our own voices.
So much.
Welcome to podcasts. So day 25 is going to be 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And we will literally just discuss our own personal lives and how much we hate things.
Like Cars.
Like Cars. Yeah.
We'll go back to that.
If anyone can give me a unifying theory of the Cars universe, please email us. Go to CanadianPoliticsIsBoring.com, find the contact details. I think that's going to be my thesis before I die, is to come up with a unifying Cars universe theory.
That's your thesis.
Yeah, I'm going to write a thesis on it one day.
That's great.
There's so much of a misuse of my time.
Reese, Open door number 19.
Oh, yeah, okay. Enough about cars. God, Jesse.
It sounded like you were squeezing a goat to death.
Right, there we go. So this is called First Nations Christmas.
Okay.
So something I found really interesting.
Oh, God, is this going to be depressing?
No, but...
No, but
maybe. So, obviously, Christianity likes to send missionaries around, and that's not the position. It's actually a job.
Right.
It's a position as a job and also a position.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
clever.
they send missionaries around, and obviously one of the things was, you talk about like any kind of countries or cultures that believed in something else. They send missionaries to try and get them to become Christians too.
Right. It's amazing and ridiculous.
And that was something they did in Canada. And essentially what they did was, and this is something Christianity has always done. So whether it's like the Celts or like barbarians in Germany or any other kind of like culture,
right?
What they've done is like they adapt what people already believe to make it relevant to them. So rather than talk about...
Oh, that's interesting.
So this Jean de Brébeuf...
Is this French?
Yeah. So in 1641, Jean de B, I'm going to call him. That's his rapper name, Jean de B. He was a Jesuit rapper missionary. Jean de B, dropping beats.
Can you drop one of those beats for me now?
Jean de B, dropping beats. Wearing animal skin on my feet. That's all I got. No.
Okay.
I don't think I'm designed to rap. I'm British.
Yeah, there's not too many British rappers.
Biologically impossible. So he lived among the Huron of Georgia Bay in 1626 and was determined to basically get them to convert to celebrate Christmas and to abandon their beliefs. So he
just him by himself. Did he have a team?
I think it was just him working alone. Jean de B was a solo act. So I'm sure he had a producer, but he took all the credit. So he actually learned the Huron people's language so he could translate the Christmas story. So it was the first time.
That is fucking dedication.
I know.
Jesus.
And it was written in verse, and he actually wrote it in the distinctive characteristics of that culture so that it was very much easy to digest and presented them into a way that was similar to the other kind of cultural stories and fables that they would learn.
Wow.
And so the infant Jesus in their version of Christmas was wrapped in rabbit skin. He slept in a lodge of broken bark rather than a manger. I still don't know what a manger is, but
I don't either, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like a shed with no walls.
And then hunters replaced the shepherds, and chiefs replaced the wise men.
That's fascinating.
In place of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, they offered fur pelts to the Holy Child.
Unreal.
And I think it's lasted. I think there is still kind of a thing that exists today in people, the way people celebrate.
No.
So there we go. So it's actually a song, is a hymn.
What?
It survives as a hymn today.
You have to sing it for us, Reese. You realize?
And it's the Huron Carol, or also known as "'Twas the Moon of Wintertime," and they wrote it to help spread the word of.
Can you sing like just a verse?
It's there, but it's in the Wyandot language, which I don't speak. There we go. "'Twas the moon of wintertime when all the birds had fled. That mighty Gitche Manitou sent angel choirs instead. Before their light, the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born in excelsis gloria." There's a bit of Latin in it. Within a lodge of broken bark, the tender babe was found. A ragged robe of rabbit skin enwrapped his beauty round. But as the hunter braves drew night, and the angel song rang loud and high, "Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born in excelsis gloria." What does that mean?
I think it's a Stan Lee
Excessive
expression.
glory.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. The earliest moon of wintertime is not so round and fair, and was the ring of glory on the helpless infant there. The chiefs from far before him knelt with gifts of fox and beaver pelt. Jesus, your king is born. Jesus, is king is born. Excessive glory.
Say it with pride, man.
O children of the forest free, O sons of Manitou, the holy child of earth and heaven is born today for you. Come kneel before the radiant boy, he's glowing, who brings beauty and peace and joy. Jesus, Gloria, excessive.
It just keeps going.
It's very long, but yeah. Wow. So that he wrote that.
So we're not going to do the whole thing, but there's a good snippet for you. If you're
etc.
That's how they'd often end the song.
Yeah, etc. Glorious, etc.
That's fascinating. I really want to know if people still sing that today.
Well, according to Wikipedia, which is the source of all human knowledge, I don't know. It's still being published in hymn books.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So it's got to be sung sometime somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just sung here today. You can rewind the podcast and sing it along with us.
I feel like I should have done this
up until the etc. part.
I feel like I should have sung it like a have courage, we're humans, like that. Jesus,
we can do it together. Do you want to do it together?
I'm fine. Let's back to Cars and the Cars universe.
Never back to Cars. Oh my god, that was fascinating.
Yeah. So
did Jean B manage to?
Well, he had a difficult second album following the splash of the first album,
right?
And then he failed into obscurity, but he did find fortune as a used car salesman or something.
I don't think there were cars back then, but like that's.
Oh, he was ahead of his time. That was the problem,
right? Yeah, of course.
So he died in poverty. He had a lot, and no one had invented a car. He was so far ahead of his time.
Trust me, he had to wait for cars to be invented, and then sold to him so that he could sell it used.
Well, that's it. Imagine if he was like 205 or something, and they were like, "They've built the first car. I need to sell it." No, I can't. It's new. I have to wait for them to be bored of it. I need a new car. But so they used to say that what he says in the future this horseless carriage will be the future, and he's ready. It's like when I had a YouTube channel and I was the 12th most subscribed comedian on YouTube, and I only had 200 subscribers, and I was like, what? And I was putting videos on there, and I was like, hey, this is cool.
This is back like when YouTube first started?
This is back when YouTube first started, pre-Google ownership, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't think there's I can never make any money in online video on YouTube.
You could be a multi-millionaire right now if you kept that up.
So, I'm
how does that make you feel?
Gene DeBee's car lot. Well, how does it make me feel?
That you're not a multi-millionaire because you quit YouTube.
I quit YouTube to make TV for the BBC. So
that's true.
So it wasn't that bad.
I'll hide my envy.
So anyway,
wow!
Thank you very much.
Does that just real quick? Does that have a title? That poem, the hymn,
the Huron hymn, I think it's called.
Is it actually the Huron hymn?
Gisoa's Anatohia, or the Huron Carol. The Huron Carol is known as.
Seriously, the Huron Carol. Okay, cool.
No bullshit.
And so that's Huron Carol from Gene DeBee.
Gene DeBee.
You forget his real name, don't you?
But he's lost in the sands of time.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
So thank you very much. This was day
19.
19.
What's on the plate for tonight on WFUCAC? Day 19 of WFUCAC is.
Day 19 is a wonderful day.
Oh, thank God, because last night was hard.
It's the night of mist and fog, and
mysterious.
Sometimes smoke. So any kind of airborne mystery that floats and obscures the view of things in the distance. So the
fog, cloud of birds.
The fog will roll in from the oceans, the mist will descend from the mountains, and everyone will light fire, basically burn tires within their homes. And the idea is that less you can see, the better.
So that you can better appreciate
the other senses. Such as
how bad those tires smell.
Fashion sense and all the other senses we've got.
Right. Okay. That's this is gonna be fat. I'm looking forward to it. I've got some tires in the backyard. I've got lots of gasoline.
I've been saving them up all year.
I hear that tonight, miraculously, is going to be a really foggy night in Halifax. So that's and miraculously and coincidentally. So that's just great.
That's just that's why. Yeah,
It's going to be creepy as fuck. I love it.
It's going to be very creepy. It's going to hurt the eyes, the lungs,
And the sense and the soul.
and the fashion sense.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow for day 20 of WFUCAC. Thanks for listening.